Welcome everybody. So when you are jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments because I love to go back and see who watches the replay. Now today we're going to talk about the 3 things needed to make 6 figures online. And by the way, this is so beginner friendly. And also I need to share with you, if you want to hustle and grind, this definitely isn't for you. Now, I need to share with you, my life looked completely different 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago, I was working so hard to see little results. I felt guilty. I was trading time for dollars. I would be in my office. I could hear my children and my grandchildren in the other room having fun, and I just wanted to be with them. I was trying to make an income in network marketing, and I was struggling miserably because nobody shared this with me. The moment I heard this in 2022, it has completely changed my life. So today, I'm going to share with you the exact system I use that is now generating 4-figure days, 6-figure months, and I will share, I have my life and my time back. I have peace in my life. Here's what I love. You don't need a following to implement this. You don't need any tech skills, and you don't need any type of talent to do this. So I'm going to break them down for you. Plus, I'm also going to give you the 2 biggest mistakes people make of why they can't make results online, why they're killing their own results. You're going to hear that at the very end of today. So quickly, let me introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and I've been trying to make an income from home since I was a mom. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a grandma to 5. Time with my family is the most important thing to me. And when I go back to 2022, I decided I was done with network marketing, not because I don't love the products, but because I don't love the comp plan. I don't love the pay structure. It was really, really hard for me because I was trading time for dollars. I was hustling hard and dealing with mom guilt and not, again, having a lot to show for it. And then in 2022, everything changed for me. It was actually September 9th of 2022. I remember that day like it was yesterday. And I was introduced to this digital marketing 3-step strategy. I took the strategy, I applied it. I'm going to cover with you here today. And I went from stressed and overwhelmed to 6 figures in 6 months. I still to this day apply that exact same strategy, but now I make 6 figures a month. And what I do, anyone can do. And that is truly what I absolutely love about this. Now, real quick, there is a free resource if you go to the description of this video that you can grab. It is completely free. It is called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. It is the exact blueprint that I have personally used, again, to go to 0 to 6 figures in 6 months. Okay, so thanks everybody again for being here, and let's just go ahead and dive right into step 1. This is visibility. This is your traffic. So a lot of people spend so much time when they go to start their own online business, they spend so much time on, when am I going to sell? Instead of, how are you going to get traffic? It doesn't matter how great your coaching is, how great your product is, how great your service is, if you do not know how to get traffic. Now, there's 3 different options to get traffic. Okay, option number 1 is you build it. Now, this is my favorite option. This is what I learned in 2022 because I literally could grow a potential customer base by building it. Because option number 2, you can buy it. I don't know about you, but I want to launch a business. I don't want any monthly expenses. I want to be able to build this organically. The 3rd is go find it. That is what I did in network marketing. And that, my friends, is why I struggled. Because when you go find it, that means I had to direct message people. That means I was trading time for dollars. That means I was only making money if I was direct messaging people, or I would go friend request people on social media. Then I would slide into their DMs and I would slide into their comments trying to get their attention. So I was going and finding it, which that means if you're not doing that, you're not making money. This means if you're not spending money on ads, you're not making money. This is an organic way to build a solid customer base. Here's why this is so popular and possible today. You know why? Because of the algorithms. Every single social media platform has an interest-based algorithm. You probably have noticed that on social media. You might search something like, you might search about gum, and all of a sudden you see all this gum show up. The algorithms are pushing in front of you what you're interested in. So with that being said, if you have your own online business and you're talking about something that people are interested in, they're going to see your content. Now, there's a strategy attached to it. Yes, it's called an attraction marketing strategy, which anyone can learn. And that is what I absolutely love. So that's it. This is step one, which is visibility. So now let's go ahead. You might want to screenshot this real quick, okay? Because we're going to go through all the steps. Step two, right, is automate the sales process. This, my friends, is what's given me my life and given me my time back. So when I did network marketing, I had the company's website. I thought that was awesome, but it's not, because the moment I decided to quit promoting network marketing, I didn't even exist, because all I was doing when I was using the company's website, all I was doing was building their brand, not my brand. So there's no legacy wealth if I'm not building my own brand. So what I discovered was I could have my own pre-built, fully automated system that, no monthly expenses, by the way, that was working for me 24/7. I actually took this system, and I'm going to break it down for you. I actually took this system and built my business to 6 figures in 6 months with no monthly expenses. Now, I love that, because remember, I built it organically. I never spent money on ads. And now I had a system that worked for me. Here's many benefits to this. It does the sales for you. So that means you don't have to be a salesperson. That means you don't have to be an expert, because your automations does the work for you. So let me explain it, okay? And this is what's called the capture page. Okay? If you go to Modern Mom Success, you see it in the corner here. If you go to modernmomsuccess.com, you'll see what a capture page looks like. That is the free resource that I give people, which is the Freedom Formula Blueprint, which is the exact blueprint that I followed, the steps I took to make 6 figures in 6 months. So what happens is somebody puts their email in right here, and then I email them the Freedom Formula Blueprint. So the moment they put their email in, they're taken to this page. This is the thank you page. Okay? This has a video explaining the Freedom Formula Blueprint. This right here, okay, takes them to a website that they can purchase. So let's just think about that for a moment. What am I doing when someone is going through this system? The things I love, the things I want to do or need to do. I do not have to manually do anything. It is fully automated. Now, the first time I heard that, I was like, I don't like tech. What is coding? I don't want to do any of this. I don't even know what automations mean. So when I discovered it was pre-built, we had tech experts do it for us. It was pre-built. Matter of fact, this automated system has built a community to 60,000 people in just a few years with building it with no money spent on marketing. So when you hear those type of numbers, what do you think about? Well, then it's proven. And that's exactly what it is. It is already converted. This process is converted into sales. So they put their email in, they're immediately taken to this page to get more information about the Freedom Formula Blueprint. If they're loving the information, they can go right here and buy. Now, here is what is sent in their email. And this is a video page. There is another video on here. This video gives them more information. Between these two videos, it literally answers 99% of a potential customer's questions. So that 1% that has a question, all they have to do is email me and I can answer their questions. And it's quite interesting. There's usually about 3 different questions. Will this work for me? But I don't have the money. Do I have to have a following? I mean, literally, those are like the most common questions, easy questions to answer. But if they watch this video, they check out the blueprint and they love it, again, they can click right here and they can buy. Now, it was day 3 after I discovered this system. I got my own domain, like I have Modern Mom Success, right? So I'm branding me. I'm not branding no company, right? This is how you create legacy wealth. And here's the thing. When they put their email in, it starts building your email list. No matter what you walk away with today, remember this, email equals income. And that is what I love. The bigger my email list, the bigger my income. So it took me 2 days to connect this because I just got my own domain and I had to connect it to this. I just followed the videos and I'm not tech savvy. A first grader can do it if you just watch the videos. And then I connected my payment gateways. So that way I'm paid directly into my bank account. So again, you're not waiting for anybody to pay you. You get a customer and you get paid. So 2 days I connected it because I just did it a few hours every day. On day 3, I was in like the little kitchen area with my granddaughter and I get a weird notification on my phone and it was a customer. I was so excited because the first time ever in wanting to have a business online, the first time ever, I got a customer without having to do any work. I was actually doing the things I love, which is spending time with my little peanut. That was the moment I realized, oh my goodness, everybody needs an automated system. So this is the game changer because here's the thing. You get the other page, what we talk about, the visibility, you get the traffic goes here. Now, we don't live in a perfect world, so not everybody is going to buy from you. Here is what I love. Because the ones that buy, awesome. The ones that it's not what they're interested in are just going to unsubscribe. You don't even know that. So with that being said, you can build a rejection-free business. Now, the ones that are like, I just need a little bit more information. This sounds really good. They get inside my pre-built email automations that they get a sequence and a series of emails from me. It is to develop the know, like, and trust because people do business with people. They know, like, and trust. Again, that is working for me 24/7 while I'm doing the things that I love. This is the coolest and the easiest way to build passive income streams because it's constantly working for me. Now, let's go to step 3 because your offer, because this truly matters. Okay, step 1 is your visibility, your traffic. Step 2, let's automate it. So let that do the work for you. Step 3, your offer. There's options. Option number 1, low ticket, but you need to get more customers. So if you have a lower ticket and you need to get more customers, that's going to mean you're going to need a bigger following. But if you have a higher ticket offer, you need less customers. So I was terrified to do higher ticket because again, I'm from the network marketing mentality, right? And I was like, really, I have a hard time selling a $54 energy. Somebody's going to buy a $900 or $1,400 product from me, right? That was my thinking. But when there is value, they buy. When it is something that would solve their problem, they buy. So I call it, I put my big girl pants on and I went to a higher ticket. What I love, if you have the right strategy and you go with a higher ticket, what I love about that is one customer, you're in profit mode. And remember, this system doesn't cost anything on a monthly basis. And you can get visibility and traffic with no monthly expenses. One customer, you're in profit mode, then you can work on building your legacy wealth. But here's the game changer. Because of going after a higher ticket, I did not, because I started brand new on social media with my business in September of 2022. I didn't even have 1,000 followers till 6 weeks into my business, but I made $7,000 my first month because it was higher ticket. So let me give you an example. My number 1 selling product is $1,400. My number 2 selling is $900. My number 3 is $600. My number 4 is 100, and my number 5 selling product is just the order it is in. It's this. So you think about it. You have a fully automated business and you have options for people. Now, you might be asking now, why do I promote 5 different programs? Because not one size fits all. I like to meet people where they're at on their journey, so I provide options for them. But this is my number 1 selling product. So I want you to think about something. If you could have your own online business and you would get paid $1,400 off of one customer, how many customers would you need on a monthly basis that just covers your rent or your mortgage every month, your biggest expense? Imagine the pressure that would relieve from you. See, that is something that was so important. But here's what I love. And I'm going to grab my calculator. Where's my phone? Hold on a second. Okay, I want to grab my calculator real quick because because the math matters. Like, it's more important. We got to make sure you're selling something that's in high demand, but you have to know the math. Okay, so I know, like most people that I work with and I mentor, they just have a goal of 6 figures. So you need to figure out, like, what are you selling and divide that into 100K. So for example, okay, 100K divided into 14, I'm going to let you see this math, is only 72 customers. So if you only need 72 customers to make 100K, right? 72 divided by 12, that's 6 customers a month. And you have your own online business by building visibility and traffic. Let your automations take over, and you just need 6 customers a month. Now, let me give you a perspective. My number 1 selling product, when I thought I had one, when I did network marketing, I made $12. Okay, let's just do perspective, why what you sell matters, divided by 12. If I wanted to make 6 figures selling that product, I would need 8,333 customers. That's why, my friend, no matter what you decide, you need to know what a customer is worth to you. Less customers means more money if you do a higher ticket. So that's what I was excited about. You don't need no 100,000 followers. You just need the right followers and let your automations take over for you. So can you imagine right now learning how to get traffic and attraction marketing strategy, having your fully automated business working for you, and you only need 6 customers a month to make 100K a year? What if you did that? And then the next year you doubled it. Then the next year you doubled it. You guys realize there's 5.5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 6. That is what I absolutely love. So when I heard this strategy and how to implement this in 2022, I was like, that's it. I am going to do this. But I got to share something really cool with you because I love this. And this is where everything has changed for me in the digital space. Having a digital business is the smartest thing you can do, by the way, because you make 100% profit. You don't have to share your profits with anyone. When it's digital, you can sell to anyone in the world. But are you ready for this? Here's what I absolutely love. And that is the fact that you are solving somebody's problem and you're helping people, but you are building an email list. And so the bigger my email list get, guess what it did? It unlocked more income streams without me doing more work. And that freedom formula blueprint that you can grab, that explains exactly how inside of it. Now, I shared with you at the beginning of this, I'm going to give you 2 mistakes that are going to kill your results. I see it all the time. After growing a community to 60,000+ people, these are the 2 things. Number 1, quitting before you even start. I'm telling you, this 3 steps to 6 figures, anyone can do, but most people quit too soon because they don't have the vision. And without a vision, people perish. So if you literally just create a vision of what you want your life to look like by the end of this year and create that and go after that and not quit, you truly can have the absolute business of your dreams. The second thing that I see that kills people from having success is they wait until they feel ready. You'll never feel ready. Like you'll never feel ready. You'll have stinking thinking come in. You'll have limiting beliefs come in. You'll have doubt come in. So here's my best advice for you. When I decided to launch into an unknown world of the digital marketing world, this is what I said to myself. Just be in a different place in 6 months. Be proud of who you become in 6 months. See what you're capable of over these next 6 months. And I shared that with me. And I was like, I'm just going to learn and earn. I want to learn and earn. I want to learn and earn and be able to master these 3 steps. Because of that mindset, because of that thinking, I did hit 6 figures in 6 months. I did hit my first million in 17 months by building it, not by buying it, and not by having to go trade time for dollars for it. I used social media, an attraction marketing strategy, and I used an automated system, and I promote a higher ticket. Less means more. Matter of fact, I want to write that down for you. 6 customers a month equals 100K a year. I mean, the math is the math, right? Now you just got to get the traffic to get them in your automations to convert the 6 customers. That's it. So I just want to share this with you. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. Hopefully you had a few aha moments, but I just really want to be your hope dealer right now. I hope today you see a different perspective. I really, really do. So what is your next step? 2 things. Number 1, grab that freedom from a blueprint, go through it. While you're going through it, this is number 2, you're going to go through my automated sales process. I want you to go through it to learn, but I want you to go through it to earn as well and say like, oh my gosh, I could have a system like this out there working for me so I could learn how to earn and have a digital business. So I want you to look at it in 2 ways. After you get the blueprint and you go through it and you watch these 2 videos, if you still have questions, email me. I would love to answer your questions. But remember this, if nothing changes, nothing changes. You're worth more. You know you are. You wouldn't be listening to me right now. And we live in a digital world. So why wouldn't you want to have a digital business as well? Thanks everybody for hanging out with me. Hopefully you had a few aha moments and you've enjoyed this. Thank you. The system and Michelle's coaching changed my retirement. My husband and I are forever grateful. How are you doing, Wendy? I actually need to talk to you about you doing a testimonial inside our webinar. We would love to have you do a testimonial. Yes, I thank you. I have started where I can. Yay. Yes. Doing something, my friend, is better than doing nothing at all, right? Yes. Build is the best option. Absolutely. I do want to let you screenshot this, okay? Because this is step 2 and step 3, right? Yes, I'm in. Woohoo. Awesome. I'll reach out to you. Actually, we need to have you come on and do another YouTube training for us. Oh, and here's the step 1. The visibility and traffic. Those are your options. This is what I used to do in network marketing. This is what I do now, and it's changed everything. So awesome, everybody. Have an awesome day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye.